asked the federal government to declare a state of emergency in the nation's security sector, condemned the killing of unarmed civilian and farmers of Zabarmari village of Tigray Federal Constituency in Borno State by suspected Boko Haram insurgency on Saturday, called on the central bank to immediately key in the farmers at Zabarmari and environs to the dry season rice farming project and look into the ongoing anchor program to proper harvest and recovery to their anchor project. The House should set up a committee to commiserate with the governor of Borno State immediately. Observe a minute silence in honor of the victim of the incidents that lost their lives. I so moved, Mr. Speaker, sir.
My name is there as a co-sponsor, and I raise my hand. I want to contribute as a co-sponsor that particular motion. And I realized by the time he was reading the motion, the prayers, he eliminated some prayers that we have all agreed is going to be passed here. Mr. Speaker, I gave out my life because of my people. Everybody can testify to that. So I fear nobody except God. The resolution we put is that we are going to invite Mr. President to come and explain to the House. If my people are displaced, who elected me to come here? You didn't know that I was elected in IDP camps. One, secondly, I've been saying that these security forces have been given all the support to do the job. If we invite them, they will say they don't have enough equipment. Yesterday, the president said he has given them all the support to do the job. Unfortunately, they failed to do it. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, I said on the floor of this House that, excuse me, secondly, I said on the floor of this House that they are not taking the button to their doorsteps. And everybody resolved that yes, they are not taking the button to their doorsteps. Yesterday, the president confirmed that this time around they should be taking the button to their doorsteps. It shows in the past they have been on offensive position, not a defensive position, not offensive position. So, Mr. Speaker, my motion is that. My amendment is that Mr. President should be invited to come and explain the security situation in the country, especially in the Northeast.
Honorable Jah. This is, you have a right to move an amendment. Nobody can take that away from you. Well, this is an appeal from the chair. Because we are talking about security matters, you and I know that the channel of discussion of security matters such as this will not be to invite the president to come and disclose issues of security and what they are doing. It will be counterproductive. And I understand the feelings and the emotions which you display and which you've always displayed on issues such as this. And I share that passion, I share that emotion. But in being, as parliamentarians, we must sometimes balance it and not just be a knee-jerk with what is actually practical. Like I said, the prayers were all encompassing. By asking this president to declare a state of emergency, which was part of the prayers, it allows for extraordinary measures. That singular, there are 3 or 4 prayers, but that singular one prayer is more important than the president coming to tell us anything. If they can declare a state of emergency in security matters, he allows for the gendarmes, he allows for the mercenaries, he allows for whoever we want to bring in. Because without that state of emergency, we cannot even do what your governor is asking us to do, which is to invite mercenaries and foreign mercenaries. We cannot constitutionally do that. So that's why that prayer, the prayer was well thought out to allow extraordinary measures in a state of security emergency. So it's an appeal so that we don't react based on the passion we all feel. I read a statement on the floor of the House before we even started on this issue, and I hope with emotion and the prayer that should suffice. So, Honorable Jaha, I'm appealing to you. Can we just, because of what it involves in security matters, rather than asking the president to come to the House?
This is the position. And everything I'm doing it because I will win the support of the members. If members say I should withdraw, I will withdraw. My concern is let my constituents know that we are not here bench warming. That's the most important thing. Let them understand that we are doing our own part and we allow the executive to do their own part. And God is watching us and is going to ask us.
But I would like to say that based on what you have said here, that on the basis of the nature of our security situation, Mr. Speaker, that I want to amplify on the appeal you made to Honorable Jaha, that some issues may not necessarily have to warrant inviting Mr. President to the floor of the House to come and explain. These are security issues. I also want to appeal to members of this great House that while I share the same emotion and concern for the matter raised, I want to appeal and still emphasize on the appeal by the Speaker that members do not have to go this far. I would like to appeal to you that we have so many ways to kill the rat. We have so many ways and options to reach out to executive, but we do not have to necessarily invite Mr. President to come to the floor here and explain, because certain explanations to do with the security nature of the country may be too sensitive to be expressed here in public. So
honorable colleagues, please.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, it is on this note and on the strength on the point you made that some security issues are not only sensitive, they are too confidential to come and be discussed on the floor and to the cameras. I would like to plead with members that we will reach out to Mr. President, maybe through the leadership, and we'll talk to Mr. President and whoever is involved that action has to be taken. Not just action, more action must be taken proactively to stop what is happening in the Northeast. But I plead with you to please allow the leadership of the House to manage this aspect of our concern. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and that is my take.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Shehu Koko. I represent the good people of Koko. Opinion of Mr. Speaker, a majority of the members of this House, that Mr. President, because of the sensitivity of the security nature, that we cannot invite Mr. President to the House to brief the House on the issue of security. Security should always be discussed in the closed door. Like I've said, Mr. Speaker, sir, I will agree that the leadership of the House should meet Mr. President in the villa. Mr. Speaker, sir, like I've said, Mr. Speaker, like I've said, security issues are very sensitive. Mr. President He's trying his best. Mr. President, he's doing his best. Like all of us know, we are the people that are affected on this. So we cannot, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I have every right to talk. It's my opinion. Mr. Speaker, thank you for projecting what I've said. So I want to appeal that the leadership of the House should meet Mr. President in the villa to discuss this issue so that they will come back and brief the House. I saw the time, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Honorable colleague. I'm a little disappointed where, and I bold to say, well, a lot of this noise and shouting down there, where it's coming from, we all know, and I'm very disappointed. But for now, so that we can resolve this matter amicably, because it's not the spirit with which we started this night assembly. It's not. And we will not start a division on any basis at this stage. So now I think I will just resort to executive session and resolve this matter.